Ella is asking about the experimental section. Can you figure it out on test day? Can you guess which one it is? The answer is no. Do not try to figure out what the experimental section was during your exam. The risk is too great. The odds of you being wrong are far too high. LSAC is doing its best to test out new questions for future administrations with the experimental section, but for the average student, it would be very tough to spot. Even for myself, I might not be able to figure it out during the exam, because it's not as if the style of questions is necessarily different. What is most likely the case is that on the experimental section, the section as a whole may have a difficulty level that is easier or harder than what LSAC is looking to do. But it's marginal. LSAC is very good at what they do. Their data analysis abilities are huge. So the content will not differ substantially or noticeably, most likely, from what you've seen elsewhere. Only the difficulty overall as a section may differ. And maybe some questions will perform slightly off from what LSAC is looking for, but you won't be able to figure it out. Of course, after the exam is completed, if you had 2 sections of games or 3 sections of reasoning, you will know at least that one of those was experimental and unscored, but you won't know which one unless you talk it over with others after the exam and say, did you have a game on flowers? And the other person says no, then you know that your game with flowers was experimental and not scored. But that's really the extent of it. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.